Hi everyone, and welcome back to my neighborhood. Welcome back to my platform here. This is my hologram. This is my kind of ascension portal. Okay, that's energy field, guys. Yeah, I'm just here to inspire, empower you. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest, right? We're energy beings having human experience here in this 3D AI Archon inorganic matrix. And we're trying to exit, right? This kind of very low vibe hologram. And yeah, it's time to be quantum, time to be galactic, because my videos are for advanced souls, star seeds. I'm the volunteer souls right here with this kind of interesting project, galactic project from the Ashtar Galactic Command, here with the ground crew. And we're going through all kinds of initiations, and especially also right now, right, with all these activations for the divine justice, and for or the projects that we came here to embody and offer to humanity, to this planet, because we are the guardians responsible for ascension of this planet, because the entire universe, actually the galaxy, the cosmos, right, is sending. We have, right, and the planets, right, even though it was in quarantine zone, is slowly and surely again turning that's the organic cycle, the right direction, pointing north, because we've been here inverted version, everything downward, spiral and desecration and digression and contamination and dumbing down, right? So we finally and those who are opening their hearts and doing the inner work, vertical work, right, and they're opening their third eye, the energies, these beautiful energies are here. There is no, there's science behind it. And of course, I'm more on that mystical and metaphysical, right, plane. So again, this is not for everybody. This is read energies. And especially my passion is mystica, gnostica, okay, esoterica. That's kind of where I'm coming from. So with these beautiful, and of course Ascension glossary, Lisa Renee, you can find everything there. So we are being inundated by these cosmic plasma ray frequencies, the energies of Holy Mother, Divine Mother, the energy of Goddess, yeah. And here in this planet, with this patriarchy and misogyny and all these wars and all this genocide and this transhumanism, transgenderism, because those negative aliens with their highly advanced technology, black hole technology, were desecrating the energies of Holy Mother, Divine Mother, of Holy Spirit, right? They were desecrating here the energies of Sophia, Maria Magdalena, right? So we are resurrecting again the symmetry, the proper architecture, base 12 mathematics, 144 harmonics. Remember, they were playing with base 10 architecture, mathematics, running reversals, method running reversals, right? It's part actually of the AI implants. We'll go over those implants. Last time we talked about the black magicians, and I'm still kind of lucky. See, I don't want my my website and my YouTube channel to go down, so I'm talking things about in a very mysterious way, and it's for each of us to then study, to contemplate, to meditate, to research, but especially research of our inner Christ, or our higher self, right? Doing the inner work, because some kind of sentence or pill is not going to help us, or mathematical formula. We have to embody that. We have to embrace it, and really doing doing the inner work with, because we are energy beings. We are multidimensional. We are interdimensional, with our chakras, right? Particles, anti-particle chakras, guys. This is the way to going deep within, breath work, yoga, meditation, martial art, and then of course being outside, nature, superfood, drinking distilled water. It's just those are particles and anti-particles and anti-particle chakras, right? We form a huge big electromagnetic field that has been, unfortunately, we've been constantly attacked, and all these holographic implants in the consciousness, humanity, but also, you know, around the planet, right? The planetary grid was hijacked with the Nephilim reversal grid, with the black magic grid, right, and so on. So, you know, we are correcting everything, right? So we have the unity vow, unity meditation, 12D shielding, right? Because the black magicians, they were also messing up with the Star of David, right? So there is like this true Israel, right? Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tsabayoth, like the mystical Jewish Kabbalah with 12 spheres, right? 12 spheres, tree of life. Okay. And then, of course, we have the proxy kind of Israel, with all these proxy wars. That's whether it's the Khazari Mafia, Mossad, Zionists, those are fallen angelics and draconians, you know, including Zetas and Grey collectives. And so that's kind of their structure, the Saturnian structure. Do you see the difference in their AI technology architecture, right? Consciousness architecture, or this is their AI, because their consciousness is all perverted upside down because they separated themselves from God, from source, right? They don't want to do the inner work, or well, now they don't want to face the consequences of their actions, but you know, time is coming that everybody has to pretty much reconcile, go within their hearts. They have to accept the Galactic Codex, right? See the consequences of their actions, and they need to start correcting all that. And we're building the platform for whether the Cabal, you know, I saw my soul group, those highly advanced souls who ended up, you know, and they joining MC under MIC DARPA, and then who ended up in terroristic organizations, and who ended up in the electrostatic bodies, right? So they need to be healed. So that's why I had, you know, the project for healing, for restoration, regeneration, and so on. So they ended up, you see their chakras or energy field, you know, there's black box programming, how you know, tilted their energy system, tilted, disconnected from Mother Earth, Mother Nature, disconnected from Father Sky, having black holes, entities, possessions, you know, on drugs, addictions, steroids, right? And pretty much following the agenda of those negative aliens, of those fallen angelics. I have that bloodline also of the Nazi, and you know, the Anunnaki, and of course of the reptilians, Draco. So we are coming here. I mean, I have this DNA schizo technology, but again, I have connection to the solar Rishi, right? We are multidimensional. Okay, so anyway, this just, again, yeah, the black sun draconian agenda, that's what we are either exposing. We're exposing the wrongdoings in the military, right, with all these recruitments, and yeah, the whole Church of Rome, the Council of Nicaea, Human Holocaust, you know, Zetas and their treaties with MIC, human abduction. Okay, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but the Congress made treaties with the Zetas, or which served the Orion group, right? The entire Draconian Empire, and for trading. You know, for trading humans, the military abductions, part of that experimentation, right? And for highly advanced technologies, right? We go over some of the implants, and of course the laser weapons, and they have stealth technology, you know, levitating or anti-gravity technology, spaceships, spacecraft, you know. So yeah, because they wanted to establish the, you know, one world order. I cannot talk much about it, but those guys in the military, I am helping with their deprogramming, with rehabilitation of their DNA, and of their hologram, right? So this they were following pretty much. Also, there's the Belial Sun Anunnaki agenda as well. So you can Google this on Ascension glossary, guys. So whatever resonates with you, again, leave the rest. Again, this is for the elite. Actually, I have a project for the Cabal, for the Illuminati, for the power elite with their psychic abilities, for the high echelon. Okay, the black magicians. Yeah, with their negative alien agenda. But generally, when I'm talking about the proxy war with proxy Israelis to enslave humanity on earth, it's for their selfish agenda, right? So it's time to, you know, see the consequences. They need to do correction. They need to rehabilitate, and they need to help with the perestroika, with the renovation, okay? Because what goes around comes around, right? We talk about the 13 principles of natural laws. This is again for everybody. That's why, you know, I have mixed kind of message. My videos are kind of mixed with all these kind of energies, right? So the law of cause and effect, very important to understand here. That energetically we can trace then who is who, right? You have to just pretty much, it's all about tuning in, reading and meditating and contemplating, because now we're under the law of one. I don't understand the 3D judicial system, be honest with you. We are energy, right? Even I had the book, what is it, the manual for military, when we are dealing with psychotronic weapons, with laser technology. We're dealing with Dark Fleet, with Draco, Nazi Federation, on Mars, Moon, you know, on Saturn, right? Even Pluto, right? So we are going quantum, we're going galactic. So it's time to educate, right? Educate ourselves, time to meditate, do the inner work and transcend, right? Because we've been here stuck, and all this programming, mind control, and all this horror, terror, right? That was instigated by those black magicians, those negative aliens with their agenda. And with all these holographic implants, we'll go over that. So that's not fun. So please study, okay? There's this material. That's why it's for you guys to study, to see what this is all about. This is like everybody's got their assignments, homework. We're all part of, you know, part of this, right? So we need to kind of cooperate, communicate, and just kind of get it right this time, okay? And so, yeah, so they were, and so we're here, I'm talking about the Luciferian Knights Templar, right? And their so-called secret societies. We talk about the the Ordo Templi Orientis, and they actually, they're in judicial system, in the kind of judicial system of the cabal of the highest places, positions there. The judges, right? Just it's all game, and they're pretty much studying leadership. What is it? Aleister Crowley. So study Aleister Crowley, right? And I'm recommending people here to actually study. Let me see. Study the True Mystica, the teachings of Madame Blavatsky, right? And also here we go. We have the Great Invocation. So this is the from Alice Bailey. So are you with Alice Bailey or Aleister Crowley? And again, secret societies, right? Because kind of they were abusing, misusing the sacred symbology. And Platonic solids, right? Guys, I talked about the Platonic solid last time. Everything, they take everything, copy everything, right? And just put everything into the negative structure, negative AI, to serve their agendas and to enslave humanity on all this transhumanism, transgenderism. But they are using God codes. They are using, or us, who are the sages and you know, part of the Rishi kind of cloister races, Melchizedek order. So they don't like it because I'm a female. I'm Melchizedek, the blue flame, and of course the yogis, right? You don't play with the Rishi sages of the Himalayan mountains, okay? So again, that's message for the cabal. It's just for the reptilians, right? Time to then be a good guy. It's time to turn everything right side up, start doing all these corrections. So you cannot take everything what is of God, right? It's funny. It's funny. It almost makes zero common sense. They destroyed the Holy Mother, the Divine Mother, right? They have this dark alien mother, the Baphomet network, right? There's all this perversion and all this trauma, sexual trauma, and rape and torture and so on. But then, so why are you stealing, right? Like, why are you stealing my technology? Like, what is this? This is all about siphoning energy, you know, sexual energy, and making something out of me I am not. Like, even the whole show there in that mental institution, right, here in Florida, you know, what is this all about? How they were setting those kind of stages. I don't wear some kind of interesting bikini or black glasses. How they were staging everything, and that I'm on drugs. I'm not on drugs. It's unbelievable. And that was their probably agenda. That's why they had to, you know, kill me or destroy me. But this is another hyperspace hologram. This is the Ashtar Galactic Command right now. This is AI technology, but of the ancient ones. And you cannot override their consciousness, period. I'm talking about, again, to those black magicians. You don't play with God's technology and God's codes and God's sacred geometry. And then you call yourself secret society. And then you're doing all this Satanism, Luciferianism. This is all going to cosmic trials, galactic military tribunals. This is all going to divine justice. Oh, okay, this is all, this is now under the law. Everything is under the law of one, however you want to interpret the rod and staff and the diamond heart, cosmic diamond heart of Father, Mother, God. Now this is the Andromeda that is hosting the Ascension for the Earth, right? Going to the next density, harmonic universe number 2, soul connection, consciousness expansion. So, and they had ultimatum a decade ago. So now they're pretty much, it's not all high treason, ultimate treason. That's what they've done. And all the crimes is just unfathomable. And they are behind all these, whether corporations and all these structures, right? And the entire infrastructure, and then in the invisible world, and their off-world civilizations, and they have a Glocke technology. Yeah, cloak technology. So, it's just like, so we'll see how everything goes, everything unfolds. Again, this is multi-dimensional, multi-layered, interdimensional, extra-dimensional, right? So, like I said, I have the lineage of the Cabal, right? But again, I grew up totally different, and I have devotion, dedication to the solar Rishis. And, this is, what's the word for it? It's all about now frequency vibration. We're the volunteer souls, and we are assigned to be born in those kind of families because somebody has to come and balance the karma, right? Like, for example, of like Adolf Hitler, or Mussolini, just those black magicians, right? The best, and we need to turn everything right side up, do the transformational work, invocation of the violet flame, La Comtesse Saint-Germain, especially in the United States. That's how the nation was founded upon, right? Resurrecting the Constitution of 1776. And now turn into white magicians. And if you want to go even higher, then you are the mystic. Not the downward spiral and all these horrible initiations, being on drugs and steroids, and the CCP, right? Communist China with the AI spider arachnoid nanobots, right? Full of parasites and all these possessions happening, and eagle, right? I don't want to talk about that, but it makes zero common sense. It's all going to divine justice. And that's in your aura energy field. That's why I read the aura energy field. That's why I'm not attracted to those guys in the military. Even though what really what is very sad, because on a soul level, yes, because they're my soul siblings. They're not only on a soul level, but also on the monetic level, over soul level. That's huge. That's like you want to be part of them, but at the same time, oh my goodness, drain the swamp. Do the, what is it? Do the emotional centering. I have the chart for that, right? And here are 8 steps of yoga, or the ethics. Time to be ethical, moral, and spiritually disciplined, and virtues of your soul, right? Embody the virtues of your soul. Very, very, very important, guys. So you do your own homework. Everybody's now really responsible. Everybody for everything. So, but at the same time, protect your boundaries, God's sovereign free boundaries, okay? But I just wanted to show you here, we have the great invocation. So again, are you with Alice Bailey or are you with Aleister Crowley? This is a huge, big deal there. Whether the military, especially the judicial system, because, they are the members of the Lucy Trust. They think it's Lucifer Trust, but then the Bar Association, they're part of OTO, which is the whole Aleister Crowley kind of mafia faction. That makes zero common sense. Okay, so time to go deep within and doing the inner work and meditation, very important. Chanting, right? Chanting. I have all these Sanskrit, you know, it's all in English, right? So this is who I am. So this is what I, you know, bring yoga, Ayurveda, chanting to military. So don't make something out of me I am not. Through AI technology and just totally attacking me and just totally damage my entire torso, right? And the guy in the mental health with the Scorpio on his right forearm, like, oh, she survived. They planned it. You planned it to destroy this body, right? January 2013. We have October 2023 and it's going to divine justice. And I know we know who you are. Those digital dark avatars, right? Using all kinds of drugs and coming there to that room where I was left alone with total dark, the lights were off. It was all staged. It was planned. Don't you think everything is recorded in the Akashic records or in the spacecraft of the Galactic Command? We know everything. Who was there? Who's done what, you know, everything is recorded. Everything is recorded, so-called documented, but of course it's etheric, it's energy. That's why we talk about study the natural laws, but also study your energies, know who you are, start understanding and tuning into your energy, so then you can differentiate what is right, what is wrong, what is correct, what is not correct. But anyway, so the energies, the beautiful energies are here of Holy Mother, Divine Mother. But because I am a shadow worker, I am training dark arts. Because again, introducing yoga, right, to military. And you have Men in Black. Huh? Black Sun operations going on. Some kind of black knights, black horses. And I don't know how they call themselves. And the whole Anunnaki kind of, unfortunately, is my soul group. What the bleep? And like, I never joined military. I would never join military. I never hold these really kind of ugly Draco reptilian guns, or, you know, machine guns. I'm not interested in that. So again, don't make something out of me. They wanted to make assassin out of me or some terrorist. No, we have those were Zetas and Greys in that astral plane. They have implants. They do even operations, removing you from dream body and messing up with my sphenoid bones. And so I would not cry, I would not be emotional. So, you know, you look very sadistic, demonic. I know how they operate. I know that we know their tricks. We know everything all about. So, you know, time to, you know, well, you got to shake it off. You need to now, well, you repent for sure. You need to repent. You need to go to a heart, into your center. You have to acknowledge all that. You have to accept it. You cannot constantly be destroying people and again starting another WAR. Okay, this is just these are the, like I said, did I show you guys? Those are the war timelines. I have so many graphs here. I don't know even where I am. All these, you know, they want to start another, you know, galactic wars. I mean, it's been happening for so long, but we're ending this. And, you know, when was it the invasion? Was it the reptilian invasion, the Anunnaki invasion, and unplugging humanity from their DNA? This is the technology they are using. And they are calling themselves gods. But why are you unplugging us from the 12 strands of DNA that's our blueprint from the solar Rishi, cosmic crystals, Rishi consciousness, and then just making them, well, slave out of us? But you know, they're unplugging the angelic human luminous beings from their 10 strands etheric DNA. So why are you doing it? Why are you messing up with our DNA? And then all these horrible poison and contamination, horrible chemicals, right? And the nanobots, the nanotechnology and all this stuff, and chemtrails. Okay. So it's like, you know, that's, and for them it's fun. For them it's play. It's a game. With time to turn everything right side up. And it should be this beautiful melody for 32 hertz instead of 440 hertz, right? And start enjoying your life. naturally, organically doing yoga, chanting, or gardening, right? Cooking, we are enjoying here also this earthly existence, right? With this 4 or 5 elements. I mean, the 5th is the space, right? Cosmos. And that's what they were trying to contaminate so much. But see, they cannot contaminate, they cannot override the frequency of all that is of God, of our Creator. Because God is God, and it is what it is. Or love, or source. Okay, so we need to understand that we're the daughters or sons of the One, of the Infinite One, right? The divine spark is within us, so the Creator is sharing everything. We're the microcosm of the macrocosm. Everything of the divine nature is within that divine spark that is in that sacred chamber of our heart, where we go each and every day and meditate, right? There is an altar, we pray, we walk in those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude and compassion, right? Very important, because now the time, I'm so happy for some people. I mean, we are in a new age. This is a new age of Aquarius. This is a new, like, all these dimensions coming online, the higher frequencies all coming online, new life, new you, all this rejuvenation, regeneration. We have the updates, upgrades, and so on. But here I'm on a mission, and I have this project, right? And we are the polarity integration. So we have to show humanity, or I have to show my soul group, or, the elite, the cabal, like the extremes, right? What happens when individuals separate themselves from God, from source, and the whole degradation, how it really goes deep down into the underworld, right? It's huge. It's really unfathomable. It's total chaos and disorder and confusion. So we need to center ourselves, go back into your heart, into our center, and slowly and surely, organically, right, through the inner work. And again, I'm repeating myself, whether yoga, meditation, contemplation, martial art, energy work, chanting, listening to solfeggio tones, writing things down, protection, the armor of God, right? Slowly and surely, each and every day, right, we are again building the momentum and transforming the energies of that negativity, of that miasma, and also these misqualified energies that happen from the AI implants, like the reptilian tail, right? That's the 1, 2, 3 chakras I showed you, last time, right? How we have to, when we have to exit the 3D ego personality matrix. So what they do with all these initiations, right, in their astral initiation, the astral plane, through dreams, astral travels, and especially, when you're in drugs, the mushroom or LSD, they put you on LSD and so on. Your astral body expands, right? You're opening all these doors to other dimensions. That's how they hack you. That's how they hack the DNA of my soul group there, of this highly advanced souls. They were originally born in Tara, that's 5D Earth. And so now here in this timeline, right, we're just kind of, again, repeating the cycle. And so that they've been hacked, and all this sodomy, and the black box, the programming, and the jarheads, and assassin. And so we know what's happening there. Also freeing ourselves from the scalar tagging, or the astral bot. So they pretty much, you're, like I said, you're walking AI, right? I mean, pretty much all of us, right? They start not only like in military, it started kind of in a military, but especially those who has implants, or military abductions, or who are part of this military dark projects, right? They scan everything. That's why they cannot email me, or they cannot really contact me. The cabal, they know everything. They have this holographic computer technology, right, on their spaceships, super quantum computers on their spaceships, or dark fleets, where they interrogated me. Right, the reptilians were interrogating me. Or you have a project for us. That was back in 2013. When I had the project in 2009, right? So then you have the Zeta seal. The Zeta, that's your 4th chakra, heart chakra. They're blocking you from really feeling your true self. your intuition, right? They're just kind of separating your heart chakra, then also from creativity, that's your second chakra, right? So that's why all this over sexualism or sex without really feelings, without heart, without soul, that's called the whole kind of prostitution thing. But that's because people were groomed that way. But that's not natural. That's not how the divine angelic beings were designed, right? We are multidimensional, especially when you want to be with somebody like physically and express love, right? It's all your chakras are flowing and glowing and they're aligned. Then we have the aging disease. It's a death cell program. So actually to age and having disease is not natural to divine luminous beings, okay, angelic luminous beings. It's a programming that is done through the AI implants. Then we have the 666 implant, right, or Templar seal, and that's in your 6 dimension, 6 chakra and 7 dimensions. So that's your third eye, right? And of course, the crown chakra. This is how there are actually siphoning energy and from these portals. Those are your portals of ascension, right? Totally messing up with your Merkaba, right? You cannot then activate your ascension vehicle because of all these implants. Very important to understand that. And then of course the Metatronic implants, right? The black tree of life. So this is the black tree of life, right? This is all this inversion and how everything, the wobble, right? And then you get these holes and in the astral plane, right? You have etheric damage there, okay? And you find yourself in electrostatic bodies and you don't know how to channel energies. All this misinformation and the neurons are misfiring, right? There's hardly any communication between the cells. Everything is pretty much either upside down or there's so much miscommunication. So that's why the psychopathy and dissociation and just people being lost, confused, and in total darkness. It's called HELL, right? So very important to understand that, of course. And then the crucifixion implants. Let me see if I find the crucifix. That's the 7D, of course. And so it goes the top of the skull. Everything is like left side because they hate the divine feminine, right? So it's also the left lung, heart, right? And the back of the left knee. The pineal, of course, they desecrate you, they hack you, and they hack your pineal gland, of course. The left side of the neck, okay? The lymphatics, of course. The rear left thigh and buttocks. And my alto major, that was offline, right? Because how they were trying to destroy my body there. It's all recorded. It's in the Akashic records. Our aorta, artery, left side neck, right? That's what they hack through the crucifixion implants. Then you have the crown of thorns. Can you imagine? So again, you cannot really channel the energies. You cannot receive the energies from the Father Sky or from those higher dimensions, from your higher self, because of all these interferences through these AI alien implants. And then of course your glandular system implants, right? So it means that's your thalamus, hypothalamus, and then thymus and thyroid, right? So that they are totally hacking that, desecrating these glandular system. And then solar to earth chakra implant. So that's your solar logos, 11 dimension, 10 dimension, or they call it Avalon implant. So we the star seeds, like we have all these skills and abilities. We already come ascended here, right? We're part of the ascended kind of master collectives, and then we're the column of light shining bright, coming here to experience human experience. And then we get all these implantations, all these damage that is being done to us because we are mostly etheric, we are mostly energy. I don't identify myself more with the body, but of course I have to take care of my body. And maybe me, Virgo rising, so for me about the health, physical health is very important. I'm all about energy, sacred geometry. My interpretation, perceptions coming from my higher mind. Your third eye open, extrasensory perceptions, and we can connect to the Father, Mother, God, to the first God world of creation, especially with all these activations, thanks to grid workers and gatekeepers and those who were kind of reassembling, or this new architecture of the planetary grid had to be established, the crystalline architecture, right? From the black magic grid, we are now connecting to the crystal architecture through unity meditation. There are so many beautiful meditations through your crystalline heart, right? And you're expanding your consciousness, your aura, your energy field, your electromagnetic field, right? Electro, the divine masculine, magnetic, the divine feminine, right? Coming back together, even like in Vestica Pisces, it's all joining together, so you're rebirthing your new self. And here, especially in America, right, we're rebirthing the new, or the original blueprint of the nation under one God, right? With the number 13, with the 13 colonies, with militia, with the Christos Templars, right? And with the teachings of the Ascended Master, especially the Master La Comtesse Saint Germain, with the inner alchemy, right? It's all embedded within our DNA. It's our responsibility to activate. Our DNA, it's being activated, but we have to do the inner work and transformational work. Like the meditation, also the food, the diet, very important. I do it through yoga, Ayurveda, right? Energy work, breath work, walking on the beach, chanting, japa mantra meditation, listening to solfeggio tones, writing things down, doing these videos. I have a galactic project, right? Because more and more we are remembering who we truly are. Why did we come here to this mission, to this planet? What is mission, our gifts and talents we can share with others? Mindful living, guys. So I want these beautiful communities for my soul group, right? I'm all about like the the yoga centers, like the yoga lifestyle, yoga Ayurveda lifestyle, like ashrams, yoga centers, meditations, Zen gardens, beautiful environment, just how it used to be in Lemuria, Atlantis, right? So everything, we're resurrecting the ancient codes of the Lemuria timeline, the ancient codes of the Atlantis timeline. So again, Lemuria, the divine feminine, the Atlantis, divine masculine, right? And we are rebirthing the golden child. That's also a part of the after about the ancient Egypt before, again, its invasion and just total desecration of the angelic divine luminous beings. Okay. So, and then the splitter technology, the AI kind of mind control. So many people, they're all about, they're very intellectual, and all these documents, they are reading all this history and so on. But so many of these books and all these documents, actually, they carry the energies of the splitter technology. So it's very mental, like the mentalism is very intellectual. But again, if we don't do the inner work, people kind of end up in a mind control thing and saying that Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and in him there is only salvation. Yeshua would never ever say things like that. Plus there is no document that he said something like that, correct? Is it documented? And if you energetically go into the Akashic records, right, into kind of his energy, Yeshua D12, he represented the Solo Logos, the 12th dimension, right? That's not even the teachings, right? It's of he's the Ascended Masters, also the Melchizedek order as well. To me, he is, he was part of the Andromeda count, the Andromeda, but coming from the Lyra constellation, right? Billions of years ago, he is of the Ancient One lineage. Okay, and so he represents the true blueprint of the divine luminous beings, of the Elohim, and of course with his twin flame, whether it's Maria Magdalena or Sophia, however you want to call it. So these beautiful teachings of the Essenes, that's what I wanted to mention, right? He understands, or he embodied the teachings of the ancient ones, the Christos founder, solar rishis. Okay, and so we are bringing the consciousness back online, right? The Christos, again, the divine masculine, Christos Sophia, divine feminine. We're bringing it online here to this earthly plane for people to ascend and start remembering who they truly are, and start living their true, authentic life, because it's time, right? Enough of the Phantom Matrix and this horror and terror. So we have to pray, we have to meditate, but of course first, very important, to resolve and dissolve all this miasma and ancestral karma within ourselves, you know, within our family, right? And then, you know, the collective consciousness, okay? And then, you know, when we look at all the skeletons in our closets and so on, so we can then serve the collective consciousness, and you know, we can embark on our planetary mission. So many blessings and namaste. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.